There we go. Mic wasn't working at first. I have a migraine today. Got a big appointment tomorrow. And I don't want to stream on my birthday. So I think we will try to finish ZATO today. And then I don't know what the end then is. We'll just play by ear. I want to see this through. I want to see these poor unlucky souls get some sort of conclusion. That's the wrong button. Hi, Alchemist. You... If you haven't seen any of the previous streams, you're jumping in, like, towards the end, I think. I would try to give a recap, but it would be very difficult. Actually, you showing up reminds me that I'm supposed to do the, hold on. How do I want to word the content warning this time? Ooh. That looks good. Hopefully this is the last time I need to do this. What was I gonna say? Shit. This game has been putting me through it. Holy shit. If you've seen Serial Experiments Lane, Alchemist, we're like past the point of not knowing whether or not the main character is schizophrenic. They're not. This is just apparently set in a world where everyone... No, I typed out a content warning for all the previous parts too, but I had a different chatter remind me every time. So it was literally just like... I was going to say something about, like, the plot, and then I was like, oh wait, that reminds me. Like, main character is not schizophrenic, but a lot of the characters, experience varying amounts of derealization because the things being studied in this town is apparently the code that underpins the universe, and so the characters who perceive that code slowly lose themselves and their minds. We are entering chapter 3. From what I've heard, it is the final chapter. Not really sure where we're gonna go now that Ira is gone, because she was very pivotal to the plot before. Today is a good day. Isn't that a silly sentence? You hear it all the time, but no one seems to realize how dumb it sounds. I guess it's one of those common tautologies like close proximity or end result. It's not that I'm irritated by it. I actually find it rather sweet. But even so, you should remember that each day is inherently good. Even if you feel a bit under the weather, it's a good day. Even if you miss somebody really badly, it's a good day. Even if everything around you is changing in a way you fail to understand, it's a good day. The fleeting feelings of a human can't change the day's intrinsic qualities, can they? Still, I think I'm justified in saying that today. Because I'm drawing a comparison, you see. Today is good, obviously, there's no other way to define it. But tomorrow will be even better. Tomorrow, from 10:30 to 11, the sun will rise. Tomorrow at 10:30, the polar night will finally come to an end. Tomorrow at 10:30, I will be where I need to be. I can't wait. I can't wait! Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Your Pitbull, then. Hey, that's spot on. The bright electric light above my head stopped blinding me. My eyes don't hurt or water. It's white, pure artificial white. There's no power in it, no substance to speak of. Nothing to affect me with. It is as good as non-existent. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shibina? Why is that? Dude, look at her. Be real. What the fuck is going on? This is the conversation from chapter 1, but Vadik isn't here. Come on, don't say that. What, you want to be her boyfriend? Hey Shibina, want to go out with Igor? Oh, this is so fucking weird. There's nothing I can be affected with. The light? No, I'm not looking at the light. There is no light to look at. The tundra outside stretches for all eternity, but it's not like a sphere, it's like a corridor. An eternity with a clearly defined margins. Funny how that's possible at all. You're just so full of contradictions. It's very cute. You know, that's good. It would be pretty selfish if you stopped doing your homework altogether, yeah? We all rely on you, you know. Wait a second. Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would we do without you? Haha. Hear that? The people need you, Shabina. Was fucking Varric classmate A the whole time, and this is the first time that, like, we don't see him as a person? We'll forgive you this time, just don't get used to it. The tundra is an endless corridor. This city stretches its dimensions to their limit. This means the ceiling is only as low as the city allows it to be. The sky is only as tall as the city's tallest point. It's as if everything was set up for me from the start. Unlikely, but it's nice to think about it that way. A bird flies past the window again and again. I used to count, but now I've stopped. I close my eyes and feel the hard wood of the chair beneath me. I'm Asya. Asya is my name. It only took 2 days. It's been 2 days since I visited Marina's apartment. The time flew by so fast, yet each hour felt like a year. I don't know how it works. A lot of the things I've been pushing to the farthest corners of my mind have become harder to deny. Not that I have a reason to deny them. There's nothing bad about people casting shadows at irregular angles, or sounds and voices coming from the wrong direction, or branches moving the exact same way in sync, or memories replaying themselves differently each time, or me doing things I've already done but never noticing it in the moment, only after. It's alright. Everything is falling into place. The schoolyard looks okay. Still cold, still loud, with kids still shooting snowballs from the hill, though I'm not sure what they're throwing them at. The light is slightly off, it's a little too blue. Was it always this blue? It's a beautiful color. Marina and Vadim are just around the corner. What? They're both smoking. It's you. Marina. She doesn't talk. I see. How is your family? What a pitiful face. I unbutton my coat and pull the small bottle out of my apron. Here. Huh? Mom refused to take it. Then force her. I can't. What about you? I don't want them. Vadim takes the medicine from my hand. He dry swallows 2 pills right away. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Marina. Hey. He taps her shoulder. She looks at him dazed. See this? Okay. He takes a cigarette out of her mouth and passes it to me. I don't smoke. Just hold it. He tries to open Marina's mouth a bit wider to slip the pill in. For a moment, it seems like she won't resist. Say ah. She shakes her head and slaps Vadim's hand away. He smiles faintly. My eyes sting. I give the cigarette back to him. I'm sorry. I hug her and she hugs me back. Her hand reaches up and pats my hair. There's nothing to that gesture. It's like she moves on autopilot. That's okay. That's okay. The television is still on. I hear its quiet murmur from the living room. It was on in the morning, too. It was on yesterday. When was the last time it was off? I stand still by the glazed door. The matted glass makes it impossible to make anything out. All I can see is the bright glow of the TV framing my father's shadow. I don't want to open the door. I'm not going to open the door. But it's already half ajar. Mom isn't anywhere else in the flat. She must be in there. Yesterday she kept asking me where Dad was, again and again. I didn't tell her, but her sheets were all over the floor when I came back. as if she crawled out of bed and then made her way towards the noise, towards the living room. Mom? 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 I should come in. I should come in and talk to her. To them. My hand reaches towards the handle. The TV... What's that program? I don't think I recognize the sound of it. It seems familiar, like a regular news broadcast. But I can't understand a single word. I close the door. I can still hear it faintly. It's okay. My breath is a little uneven. Why? It's okay. Sunrise is tomorrow, right? Right. I'm Asya. Tomorrow is the best day of my life. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. My eyes snap open. What's the hour? I turn on the lamp. Okay. I wound up my alarm clock before bed, but that turned out to be unnecessary. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep. My heart wouldn't stop beating out of my chest and my head buzzed like crazy. Ugh, what a mess. It was like that the night before the school trip, too. It's really inconvenient. Oh well. I feel much calmer now. I wonder why. It's day X, after all. Maybe it's a kind of acceptance? Yeah, I suppose. Whatever happens, happens. It's a dim winter morning. I sit in the kitchen waiting for the tea to brew. I've already ripped the top sheet off the calendar. December 28th. Just 3 days before New Year's. 3 days. I totally forgot to get a present for my parents. There's been so much stuff going on, it really slipped my mind. Blech. I'm just making excuses. Not that it matters now, but... I stand up. Suddenly, I feel inclined to do something that I really shouldn't. I know it's bad, but if I don't check for it now, then it'll be very sad, I think. I grab a stool and drag it out to the big wardrobe in the hallway. I found the spot by accident while looking for something a couple years ago. Up on the highest shelf, behind the shoeboxes, is where they hide my birthday presents. And the ones for New Year's, I assume. I've never checked the place after discovering it. Even though I was really curious sometimes, I didn't want to ruin the surprise. But this time... I see it. A colorful wrapper. For a second I hesitate. This is it. This is my New Year's gift. It feels so wrong looking at it early. But... My hand reaches out and grabs the package. I giddily climb down from the stool. To my room, to my room. I don't want to tear the wrapping paper, so it takes a few minutes to open. Whatever is inside feels soft. No, not really. Is it? Oh, I see. It's both hard and soft. 2 whole presents. Wow. First is a hardcover journal. I peek inside. Whoa. The paper is so good quality. It even has a little introduction page for me to write my name on. I really feel like writing something now. That's so cool. Huh? The first page, the one right after the introduction, it's missing. I didn't notice it at first, but upon closer look, it definitely seems like someone tore it out. But why? The other part of the present, I hold up a pair of mittens in my hands. They're a soft cream color with a neat red pattern on the cuff. I put them on. They're really warm. I pat my face with them. I stare down at the presents I've opened too early. I should write something in the journal, but I don't. I don't have the time. I can't come up with a poem this quickly, and it takes me a while to draw anything good. Not that I'm all that good at drawing in the first place. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I need to finish my tea. I need to go soon. Damn it, anything. Anything will do. I can't leave the journal blank. Mom wanted me to write in it. She wanted me to have it. She bought it. She wrapped it in pretty paper. She hoped that I liked it. I like it. I really like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna write in it for as long as I can. I'm gonna write about how much I like it. And I'll write about how cool the hardcover is and how smooth the paper feels. And I'll write about how soft and pretty the mittens are. I thought she gave up knitting a long time ago. Well, maybe I just didn't notice, didn't care to ask. That's probably the case. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never talked to you as much as I should have. Have we ever talked? We have, right? I'm not sure. I'll apologize to you again and again. I'll write 2 pages of apologies, no, 3. And I'll write about how grateful I am to you. I'll thank you many times. There has to be at least as many thank yous as there are sorries. I still need to write more. That's okay, I've got more to say. I'll write how much I love you, too. That's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be, I'll list everything I love about you. It'll be a little difficult at first, as embarrassing as that is to admit, but I'll try. I'll really try. I love your cooking. Well, to be perfectly honest, I never liked the meals too much, but watching you cook always felt nice. And I love when you talk about something with a smile. I can't remember the last time that happened, but I know it did, and it made me happy. I love how pretty you are, especially when you put on that dress, the flowery one. And I love how you ask me about my day, and what I would like from the store. And I love it when you... My face is red from how hard I'm thinking. My head's starting to hurt. Why is it so hard to come up with this stuff? Isn't it wrong? Shouldn't these things come naturally? Doesn't that make me a terrible child? It's like there's this border in my mind I can't cross. All I can reach is the most surface-level observations. As if everything beyond my immediate surroundings is swallowed up by an impenetrable darkness. It's like my memories are... Ah, that's right. Of course, that would make sense. I look down at the notebook. Despite my reservations, I've managed to exhaust a good dozen pages. Skimming them now, my grammar isn't very good. It was never that bad, was it? Perhaps it's time I stopped. My hand feels sore. I shake my wrist and glance up at the clock. Crap. I really need to go. But it did feel so nice to write here. This really is a wonderful present. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Signed... Oops. Signed... Asya. Signed Asya. My name is Asya. I close the book and grab the mittens I've left on the bed. They're really lovely too. Of course I'll wear them. I gotta get dressed. The tea must be cold by now, but that's for the best. I'll just down it quickly. Then I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair, make myself look decent, and then I'll be on my way. Luckily, it doesn't take long. I slip into my Valenki and take a last look down the hallway. The door to the living room is still closed. There are no shadows on the other side, just quiet static. I think that's okay. Goodbye, everyone. I leave my apartment. The door closes itself behind me. Everything is so quiet. It's still pretty early, I suppose. It's Sunday, too. I went to school yesterday, which means it's Sunday. People don't get up early on the weekend. So that's why there aren't any. That's a good explanation. Even if it's wrong. Even if I know why nobody's around. It's really true. The wound is closing. Soon the world will heal. The sky is a lovely, muted indigo. I wish the street lamps weren't on so that I could see it a little better. The sun will have already come up by the time they're off. A pity, but there's also a lot of charm to how these streets look at this time of day, especially with all of the New Year's decorations. It's just that I seem to have grown a little tired of the dark. Don't worry, it's only a little. I like how the yellow lights contrast with the blue. I like how snowflakes flicker under burning beams. I like how snow mounds shimmer when they're just outside of the rings of light. Actually, I want to get a better view. Can I really do this? I don't see why not. I look both ways, more out of habit than genuine caution. It's not like we had tons of cars driving through here before. Did we? I mean, everything's pretty close, so the cars driving past were mostly outsiders coming in and out of the city. We didn't get too many of those, I believe. That's how it should have been, logically speaking. I bet that's how it was. I'm sorry, my head has been getting pretty foggy. Please bear with me. I quickly walk into the middle of the road. Asya, I'm Asya. My name is Asya. Right. The street. I've walked here all my life, but it looks so much broader now. I like this angle. It feels fresh. Walking down the road like that. No, I don't want to walk. It's childish, but my body feels like running. I've never flown in an airplane, but I've seen it on TV. They have these long tracks lined with guiding lights, just like the street ahead with street lamps on each side. It's pretty close, right? And just like a plane, I'm going to ascend above the clouds, up to the stratosphere and beyond. This is my landing strip. I'll spread my wings, I'll rev my engine, and take off. What are you doing? Ah! I stumble and collapse into the snow. What? 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 I shuffle to get up to see the person who just spoke to me. That voice, that laugh, it can't be, it can't be, it can't be. Oh, what the fuck? Watch where you're stepping, will ya? Ah, Tasia! My body moves on its own. Whoa there! I fling my arms around her. She laughs and spins me around. Tasia! Tasia, you're... I missed you so much. It's been a while, hasn't it? I can't stop giggling. It's hard to speak at all. Tasia is laughing too. We settle down to catch our breaths. I'm so happy you're here. I really thought... I thought I'd never see you again. I'm not crazy, right? Wait. Look at you now, though. All grown up. You've also changed a bit. Your voice is different. Huh? Really? Yes. Whoa. That's bonkers. I didn't notice it at all. You still say that? What? Bonkers? You got a problem with bonkers? I don't. Thought so. I feel like I'm going crazy. Her sprites look way too similar to other characters. Tasia, I can't believe it. It's been 3 whole years, but it's also like no time has passed at all. She looks a little older, but her personality is just as I remembered it. So, where are you headed? Oh, I'm going to the research center. Huh? Why? I have something I need to do. Tasia's eyes look like they're fucking Asia's eyes inverted. It's important. Whoa, so serious. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me what it is, are you? Why, it's not really a secret. I'm going to send a message to the world. A message? Like love and peace? Kind of. Man, we meet at last and you decided to act all cryptic. Give me a break. Haha, sorry. But you can tag along if you want. See everything for yourself. Why not just tell me? Ugh, sure. Not like I have a choice. Yay! We walk down the empty road, chatting just like we did when we were children. I'm so happy. I just really couldn't imagine ever seeing her again. Talking to her. Hearing her voice. Tasia. My memory of her seemed so spotty at times, but I'm glad I was right. I remembered her right. How have you been anyways? Good. I still write and walk around, and I've met a lot of nice people. Yeah? Like who? Where do I start? First there were the guys at school. For a while I didn't have any friends after you left. But then they started talking to me. And they joke with me every day. They bullied you is what they did. There's this boy, Vitya? We talk with him sometimes. He, last week he bought me soda. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Then there's Maria. Maria? You call her by her full name? Ah, no, not really. Haha. It just sounded natural for some reason. What was the name of the Vitia? Both of those names are incorrect. She's very popular, but she still finds time to talk to me, and we hang out a lot. And she brought magazines to read with me. Oh, and we went to the cinema the other day. There was a Hollywood film showing. Whoa, sounds fun. What was the name? It was, it was about a star and, my mind scrambles for anything, even the vaguest memory of what the movie was. But it's like looking through the glass pane of our living room, nothing but blurry shapes and muttering I can't decipher. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, there's been a lot on my mind. Sure looks like it. But hey, you're a real socialite now, huh? Who would have thought? No, it's nothing like that. I mean, compared to how it used to be. I'm glad to hear it, really. I guess. Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have come back at all. No. What are you saying, Tasia? Of course I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Geez, you're so easy to tease. She ruffles my hair. Buh. You're mean. Yeah. Speaking of, the other kids aren't picking on you, are they? Picking? No, of course not. You sure? If I wanted to bully someone, you'd be top of the list. Damn. Seriously, the boys can get a little carried away with their games, but my friend never lets it go too far. Your friend? You mean Masha? Huh? No, not her. Another girl. Her name is Ira. Oh? Ira's really cool. She's amazing. She can come across as a little unfriendly at first, and the way she talks is sort of rough. But she's a very kind person, and, now that I think about it, you two are pretty alike. Well, if you say so. Wait, are you saying I talk like a brute? I didn't say that. I said sort of rough. And I'm supposed to be the mean one. It's not bad, though. I like that about you two. Uh-huh. Ever heard the words backhanded compliment? No, really. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could talk like that sometimes. You know... Nah, never mind. Hey, you can't do that. Spit it out. I said it's nothing. Forget about it. Come on. Tasia, please. For old time's sake. Ugh, don't make those eyes at me. Seriously. It's gonna sound bad. It's okay. You often say bad sounding things. Ugh, you... Fair enough. Alright, well... Ugh, it's stupid. She scratches her head and looks away. Yeah, Tasia is just as she's supposed to be. You're kind of a wuss. Can't argue with that. So when I was away, I kept thinking, man, she's probably having a real tough time over there. Those bastards better not touch her or else. And then nothing followed. No else. Because there was nothing I could do. I was so freaking mad. But seeing you now, I'm calmer. You smile a lot more than before. Really? She nods. If those friends of yours are as great as you say they are, I guess I don't need to worry anymore. Tasia? Ugh, don't say anything. I knew it'd come out lame. It's not lame at all. I mean, your worries, I really was sad when you left. I don't remember it very well, but there's this pain in my chest whenever I think back to that time. I think that for a long while, it was very hard for me. But then, little by little, I learned to be better, because I realized something very important. That pain I felt when you left wouldn't go away by itself. It was my job to mend it. So that emptiness I felt, I decided to fill it with wonderful things. Wonderful things? Mm-hmm. Anything nice would do. A tasty meal, a warm blanket, a lovely book. But I was pretty bad at it when I just started. How so? I guess I was picky, really. I kept thinking, is this thing good enough to qualify? There's nothing special about it. It's not beautiful enough. It's not sweet enough. There's nothing wonderful about it at all. Nonsense like that. But if I kept thinking that way, that hole inside me would never get filled. Then I would never have enough. So you lowered your standards. I wouldn't put it that way. I think I became more aware of myself. I thought about my place in the world. I thought about what really counts as wonderful. When you think wonderful, what does that word mean to you? Huh? Well, wonderful is wonderful. Something greater, like extraordinarily good. Right. See, extraordinarily. And? For something to be considered extraordinary, there needs to be an ordinary thing to serve as the basis of comparison. Right? Yeah, I guess. That empty space, the one I wanted to fill so badly, it was still part of me. So I came to realize, me, my mind and body, those are my baselines. I am the world's measuring standard. And when I worded that thought to myself, it was like my eyes finally opened. Everything suddenly became so clear. Everything in the world, it all became worthwhile. It all became extraordinary. It became wonderful. I used to live under the impression that I had the right to judge everything by some universal quantifier. It's true, there is a median value to everything, that perfect straight line that the whole world balances around. But what I failed to realize was that this median value, this idea of average, it was so far above me, so unreachably high, that the idea of me labeling anything as unremarkable became laughably brazen. I still had some trouble, but filling that emptiness became easier. So much easier. I didn't have to pick and choose anymore. So, please don't worry about me anymore. To me, each day is brimming with wonderful things. So have you filled it? That hole in your chest. I don't need to do that anymore. Because you're back. I have you here now. And I have my friends too. Ha. So I'm not in the friend category anymore? No, that's not what I meant. I'm teasing, dummy. You still take everything to heart, huh? You just don't let up. Gotta make up for all the lost time. Anyways, Asya, listen, the stuff you said. Tasya sighs. She looks like she's about to say something I'd rather not hear. Sorry, but I don't need this right now. Ah, look, the complex. I run towards the entrance. Wait! For a second I hesitate. What am I going to say once I enter? They'll stare at me expectantly and I'll probably blurt out something weird. I'll make a total fool of myself. Then I'll... No, enough. That kind of thinking, that's just a force of habit. I know none of this will happen. Because... Easy there, geez! Tasya looks over the door in the building's little title plate. So, you're just gonna waltz into the place? Well, I'll give it a shot. The windows are all dark. Oh! It's open. Takes my eyes a couple seconds to get used to the darkness. The hall, I haven't been here in so long. It doesn't exactly feel familiar. You think there's a light switch somewhere? Yeah, let's look. Found it. Whee! The room suddenly fills with light. Ow! Tasya, please give a warning next time. Oops, sorry. Ugh, I blinked to adjust my vision. Right. I don't recognize this place at all. I say it's been a long while, but it's only been 3 years. Everything from that time is still so hazy. Well, where to? The top floor. So up the staircase. Alright. How about grabbing a flashlight then? I don't want to search for switches every time we climb a floor. Sure, but where would you get it from? The janitor should have one. I suppose. The empty janitor booth by the entrance is open as well. Tasya marches in and begins shamelessly rummaging through the drawers. I skim the key rack. I'll probably need one to get to the roof. but for some reason I have the certainty that it won't be necessary. All the doors in this building are unlocked. I know this for a fact, but if you asked me why, I wouldn't have a satisfying answer. Not here, not here. Oh! Oh! Holy crap, check this out. She pulls out an outdated calendar. Ah, every month has a bikini model to go with it. That's great. It's foreign, too! Is that, Lithuanian? I'm not sure. Looks like Mr. Janitor knew how to keep himself busy. Tasya, we don't have that much time. Yeah, I hear you. Soon enough, she fishes out a flashlight from a box under the desk. Now we're as prepared as we'll ever be. Our footsteps echo through the empty building. The first floor is still bright, but crossing into the second feels like diving into a pitch-black pool. Ugh. After a bit of fiddling, Tasya shines the flashlight into the void ahead. The beam illuminates a statue by the wall. It's thin and wiry, but the shadow cast has a rather intimidating shape. Are you scared? Me? No? I don't like this place. I think it's interesting. There's nothing interesting about it. It's just a big old garbage bin. That's harsh. It's too soft. Honestly, I know you're kind of like that, but shouldn't you of all people be a tad more critical? Eh? Why? They're the reason we got split up in the first place. Doesn't that make you mad at all? I suppose, but I just don't remember it all too well. Ah, I see. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm just a bit surprised considering, well, whatever. Maybe it's for the best. Sorry. Apologize again, and I'll kick you. We keep going up and up and up. The sky outside the windows is starting to brighten, but it's still too dark to walk without a flashlight. I think I'd be really creeped out if Tasya weren't here with me. Then again, maybe not. There's nobody left to harm me after all. If I've made it this far, it means the universe has willed it. And if the universe has willed it, then I'm following a predetermined path. Up, 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 you're golden. I'm scared to say I don't get this reference. I'm very scared. Because I feel like I'm going to get hit with a "you don't know it"? We need to fix this. K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, alright. I'm less bothered now. Oh, Lord. There's no point in fearing a fate that's predetermined. I shouldn't be scared. I shouldn't be worried at all. But I watch the halo slide along the stairs and walls and railings, and I keep thinking of that scene from a cartoon, a really popular cartoon that I can't remember the name of. The episode when they're stuck in a dark cargo hold and the bunny makes scary shadow puppets appear in the flashlight. It got me so spooked as a kid. Of course, I'm not afraid of things like that anymore. It's just a vague memory that keeps rattling around in my head like a coin in the washer. A little irritating, but not worth dwelling on. Which reminds me... I know it's probably unpleasant for you, but... Yeah? Do you remember why you had to leave? Ugh, that. You don't have to if it makes you feel bad. Pissed is what it makes me. I don't remember what they called it exactly. Some scientific mumbo-jumbo. Osmotic distortion this, osmotic distortion that. I guess the fact that I exist didn't sit well with them. What? That's terrible. Man, it just really got on my nerves. You were all up in arms about it too. I can imagine. Sorry. Seems like I couldn't do anything in the end. You did everything you could. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they let you go after all that. What do you mean? Your ability. Eh? You know, willing things into existence? Yup. 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 Hey, don't quote me on that, okay? Fucking Tasia was never meant to exist. I was like, the resemblance between Tasia and Asya is way too much. They look way too similar. I'm oversimplifying, and it was all pretty complicated, you know. Not like all your wishes came true or whatever, but essentially, they said you had the potential to cause big distortions. Big distortions. That's I hold my head. Right. Right, that does sound about right. Something like that. I've heard something like that before. 3 years ago? No, not just then. Long after, I've heard very similar words. I've known someone who said, someone who wanted to create a distortion but failed. Because. Because. And they said you were one of them. Distortions? Pretty much. I think I tipped off some sort of radar. I see. That rings a bell. A bell I can just barely hear. An office. Wires. Someone talking to me in a friendly voice. It's also dark. It's impenetrable. I feel as if I'm trying to illuminate a ballroom with a matchstick. Damn it. Do you remember anything after? After you left? Yeah. Aside from the stuff you already told me. Well, I furrow my brows. After Tasia left, after she left. What happened right after she left? All I recall is... All I can remember is the feeling of deep despair. Jeez, it's fine. You look like you're gonna pop a vein. I'm sorry, it's just really hard. I feel like I'm just about to grasp it, but it slips away. It slips into this awful feeling, like I've lost all hope. Ah, well, who cares if you don't remember the details? I'm here now, yeah? Yeah. I'm really happy about that. I got that the first time. That's also why I tried to make them sound similar. Because I took one look at Tasia and I was like, oh, ain't no fucking way. I didn't even think that it was Tasia at first. Like, I thought that we were starting to have an out-of-body experience. Oh, look. Okay, what the fuck? That mural. I remember it. Ha! So that head of yours ain't completely empty. It's not like I forgot stuff on purpose. Can never be too sure with you. Now you're just being mean. Sorry. I approach the wall, my fingers trace the ridges of the mosaic. It's cold. I could feel like I'm repeating movements. My eyes are drawn to the large window panes just to the right. It's already... A light pink glow emanates from the far-off mountain ridge. So we don't need a flashlight anymore. Tasia plops under the armchair, switching it off. I think I know why they let me go. Yeah? Why? Because I wasn't special. I can tell you exactly how I know. Or no, I can't tell you exactly how I know, but I think everyone is able to do it. To create these irregularities. That's so? It's just a feeling I have. My memory is spotty after all. But I figure it works like this. Distortions grow with belief, so the more people are involved, the easier they are to stabilize. Maybe some people just don't need as much outsider help to make them stick? Some even cause them unintentionally. Like you? Probably, yes. If my ability is what you say it is. But it exists in every living being. Most just don't realize it for some reason. Well then, it better stay that way. You think so? Yep. Or else you get this. She gestures around the hall. The complex. The complex. The people. The whole frickin' city. Everything just gets twisted. There are things in the world not meant for humans. Most have that mental barrier for a reason. But what about you? You probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for this. What are you talking about? Of course I would. You'd just call me by another name. Huh? I mean, I'd still be Tasia. You simply wouldn't label me as a distortion. I'd never call you something like that. Well, that's just the scientific term. Deny it all you want. That's how the world defines me. I don't care about that. You're a friend to me. You always will be. Haha, sure. That's nice of you. But that's not what I'm getting at. To be frank, I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole distortion label. I just hate being grouped in with the stuff they're doing here. Huh? The distortions produced by this place are nothing like me. They're too calculated, too institutional. But I was born from a wish made in earnest. If both of us had never known these rules, what the world deems as unbalanced or unbalanced, I'd still exist. You'd just call me a miracle. Ew. Forget I put it like that, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But did I ever tell you about it? About the world always rebalancing itself? I know this, but how do you... What they're doing here is a crime. Not just against the stability of the universe or whatever. I couldn't care less about that. It's an insult to everyone's hopes and prayers. Because whatever change they're trying to enact comes from a mandate, not the heart. This great distortion, irregularity, whatever you want to call it, it's not a sin in itself. The cynicism behind it is. Tasia sighs and reclines back into the armchair. I don't have anything to argue with. I see. I thought I've reached the very end. I didn't think I could fall any deeper in love, not at this point. And yet here I am. So it turns out that you're quite the romantic. So pure of heart, huh? Do you have a heart? Not in a traditional sense, of course, but... Doesn't matter. Whatever passes for a heart in you, I hope my message reaches it. The glow keeps getting brighter. I check the clock on the wall. Tasia, we have 30 minutes left. Let's go. Yes, sir. Finding the exit to the roof doesn't take long, just a separate staircase down the hallway. I press on the handle. No resistance. Guess I was correct. There's no need for keys anymore. Of course there isn't. Everything is becoming right. Everything is returning to its most natural state. All of the lock values have been reset to 0. What is the default state of a lock? It's being open. Bright! It's so bright outside. I blink a little. Whew! If this was summertime, I think I would get blinded. Little by little, my vision adjusts. I blink again, just staring straight ahead. And then I see it. There's the morning light. A pink haze sprawls over the vast horizon. It fades into the softest yellow hue, and then into cyan, and then into a sleepy purple shade. The darkness is now far behind, retreating back into the icy tundra. And the city rests below. What was its name again? I suppose that isn't important anymore. The streetlights are already off. The roads are clean and quiet. The windows of the blocks burn pink. Everything's silent. Everything's at ease. And right above me, stretching up into the soft violet sky, is the radio tower. Ah, the snow. Huh? It's falling upwards! What? I take a look around. Whoa, you're right! I didn't even notice. The white flakes split off from the snowy mounds and calmly float up to the heavens. How cute. Everyone's going home. I stretch my arms out. The snow coats the bottom of my mittens. By the way, you still afraid of heights? No, not really. They were never that scary. Oh yeah? How about that time at the Ferris wheel? I was 9. Ah! Well, look at you. I remembered. I remember that. You sure did. Your memory's real selective, huh? And merciless. No, I actually... A lot of things are suddenly much clearer. Yeah? Yes, they're not good things, but... I see. I see. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I've used up all the matches Tasia gave me. The dark ballroom, the massive hall I couldn't hope to ever illuminate in full. Thin morning light began to creep in through the windows. The corners are still drenched in darkness, the shadows cast by the columns, rows of splat-back chairs and drapery are still in the same impenetrable black, but I can finally see around me. I see where I am, the lovely pattern on the marble floor, the beautiful exotic vases, the dozens of paintings lining the walls. There I go again. Ballroom? Lavish decor? Who am I kidding? The place that I struggled to see so hard was no more than a stuffy little room. The morning light shines through a concrete crack, not through an arched window. The beam falls not on marble, but onto... There isn't much to fall on. My own pathetic figure writhing on the floor, crying for Tasia. The smell of gasoline inside a pitch-black potty shop. A shattered window leaving painful cuts. Apologizing to everyone's parents. My dad getting fed up with my hysterics. My mother's sad, embarrassed face. It's all just so... boring. Huh. Hmm? Sorry. What for? You asked if I remembered anything from right after you went away. So, it's not even worth talking about. You already knew that, right? Yeah. You're still gonna do it? Of course. That doesn't change anything. Glad to hear that. Well then, up we go? I nod. Up we go. I hate to admit it, but looking up through the metal railings makes me a bit nervous. I grab onto the service ladder and give it a shake just to make sure. Seems very stable. Not even a rattle. That's good. I mean, of course it should be safe. This place had to be well maintained, and relatively speaking, the climb isn't all that high. There are much taller radio towers out there. Even if I had to climb one of those, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm really not afraid of heights. I wasn't lying. I wouldn't be scared. You alright? Yes, all good. What am I doing? At this point, I have no right to hesitate. I step onto the ladder and begin to climb. Tasia follows suit. My boots aren't exactly made for this. Gotta be careful not to slip. I didn't think of it at first, but now that I'm a dozen meters above the floor of the roof, the cold in my hands is becoming harder to ignore. Even with mittens on, it's freezing to the touch. Must be the thin layer of ice wetting the wool. Oh well. Letting go isn't an option and neither is climbing down. You holding up okay? I'm fine. You sure? You seem to be getting tired. I'm okay. Listen, we both know you're a wimp, alright? No use in playing tough. So it's chill if you just... I said I'm fine. You... So you've changed after all, haven't you? What do you mean? I'm not sure. It just feels like it. Keep looking up. Up. Only up. We're halfway there. I can see the platform getting bigger. Looking to the side is a distraction. Looking down is punishable by firing squad. If I look down, I will be executed. No, worse, they'll send me very far away. No. I don't want to go far away. I don't want to look down. I don't want to meet eyes with her. You, yes? Do you have, like, a script prepared for your message? My message? Yeah, No, there's no script. Ha! So you're just gonna scream whatever pops into your head. Something like that. My message. Perhaps I should have brought a note. Not because it was ever meant to be verbose or anything. No, I wanted to make it short and to the point right from the start. At least it sounds like something I would want, knowing myself. Knowing me. The longer I go, the higher I climb, the more confused I feel. It's pretty stupid. I know sometimes I'd walk into the room looking for something but forget what I came for right away. It's just like that. Something that was so obvious to me 2 steps ago is a mystery, so I rewind and try carefully to retrace my path. But I'm already 2 steps above, and while my mind was busy trying to recover missing fragments, more slipped out. I can't afford to get distracted, so I'll get back to my point. The point I was making, right. I don't need a script. It would be nice to have a note in retrospect. What with me being all dumb and woozy. But even now, I'm not too worried about messing up the words. They don't matter that much. They're only vessels. Those are important for any message, of course. But when the emotion that overwhelms me is so strong, I'm sure it can reach its destination no matter the form. It's strange. It seems like so much is slipping away. Slipping. But this one feeling hasn't diminished a bit. It's like every cell of my body is a buzz, and in my head, the blank spaces that won't stop forming don't remain empty for long, because the feeling, this warm, wonderful emotion comes pouring in and fills them up to the brim. It's really, really lovely. Oof. I cover my face. It's so windy up here. I hope my scarf doesn't get caught on anything. I crawl up to the platform and immediately slouch against the tall antenna. The ache that's been numbing my arms and legs for a good portion of the climb has suddenly become very apparent. Ow. Hey, past me. Would it really be so hard to exercise once in a while? Their names have both vanished. Finally! The girl crawls out behind me. At least she's high on energy. Man, is it breezy up here or what? Ah! Her eyes are glued to the view in front. Haha, what's that expression? I can't blame her though. It's breathtaking. Are you seeing this? Yeah, this is bonkers. Bonkers! You're not reacting at all. Come on. Everything's so tiny. I can see so far. It's really beautiful. I'm just a little tired. Whew. Give me a minute. Woohoo! Her voice is drowned out by the howling wind. She laughs. The rising snow is viciously pelting her face, but she doesn't seem to care. She's running back and forth around the platform, giggling and screaming profanities as loud as she can. She's so happy. That makes me happy too. I stand up and swipe the snow off the back of my coat. The clumps detach and float into the sky. The sky? It feels so close. I reach my hand up and... yeah, no. I'm not tall enough. Of course, there's the antenna right beside me. That's the peak propping up the sky. So around 5 more meters until I'd be able to make contact. I don't think I can climb it though. There's nothing to grab onto. And frankly, I'm too tired to try. Hey, I call out to the girl. What's up? Come here. It's about time. Oh. She skitters closer, still wearing a huge grin on her face. I fix the scarf around her neck. It's cold. Cover up a little. Ugh, you still worry about that? Don't pout. I don't want you to catch anything, that's all. She lets out a sigh of resignation. Are you my mom or something? I could be. You never know. No way. Why not? You look too young. Maybe I'm blessed with youthful looks. Uh-huh, where's my dad then? Dead. I poisoned him. Scary. It's rising. Light. White, blinding light emerges from the endless mountain ridge. The jagged line of the horizon catches fire. It's burning high and wide in red, orange, and pink in the most painful shades the human eyes can see. The flames are caught by the howling wind and start to spread across the melting fields of snow, closer and closer and closer until I turn my head. The figure of the girl beside me is bathed in the violent morning rays. Her hair is the same color as the blazing hills. Her face is so familiar and warm it makes my chest hurt. Your name. What's your name? Huh? She turns. I feel as if my body, my entire world, has reached a boiling point. Fucking knew it. Your name. Who are you? Oh, sorry, I'm not sure. And you are? I see. That's okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's alright if you don't remember. What was the button to remove the... H. It's probably not important. You really think so? Yes. Because I feel like I've known you for a very long time. Me too. That's wonderful. Then there's nothing to worry about, right? I guess. I guess so. Haha. It's just that, What's wrong? I feel like I had something very important to do. A message. I think I was supposed to send a message. Message? Like a transmission? Ah, probably, yeah. Since we're on top of a radio tower. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the transmission? I don't know, but I can sense it. There's this feeling I need to get through no matter what. Oh, okay. That's good. And who are you sending the message to? It's for... I look around. The endless tundra wraps around the globe. The western front looks cold and dark, but soon the fire will spread over the surface of the earth and fill the sky. The little town below is already engulfed. The metal tower is red from the heat, like a blade ready to be laid against an anvil. Little by little, everything burns up. In a few moments, the entire planet will combust? The sun keeps rising, the days breaking on the searing peaks. The girl I know is smiling at me. This girl I know, this girl... How many times have I seen her face? How many times has she seen mine? I can't say. I can't remember. But I know her better than any other person on planet Earth. And I think she knows me better than anyone too. I know her eyes have seen me at my worst, and I can only hope they've seen me at my best. Is my best enough to outweigh my worst? I wish I knew. But she's still here with me. Even after witnessing my lowest, most embarrassing, most disgusting moments, she's still giving me such an earnest smile. The person closest to me. The person standing in the ring of fire. My best friend in the whole entire world. Is something wrong? No, not at all. I shake my head. Who is my message for? There's only one reasonable answer. I have something to tell you. What? What? That's right. I have a transmission for you. So get your receivers ready. Me? Yep. Alright, transmission starting in 3, 2... wait, okay, I'm listening. I'm on the line. 1. The fucking gloves, the mittens. December 28th, 1986. The polar night over all districts of Vorkuta, including the towns of Borgashor, Kolominsky, Mulda, and the closed city of Vorkuta 5 has officially ended. A complete failure to establish contact with Vorkuta 5 via landline, radio, or telegraph was registered by municipal authorities in Vorkuta during the late morning hours. At 1100 hours Moscow Standard Time, a KGB investigative unit accompanied by a military escort confirmed arrival at the designated location. No personnel were present at any of the city's checkpoint gates. Over the subsequent hours, the deployed unit conducted a comprehensive survey of the area and was unable to identify any trace of human or animal presence. All residential and administrative buildings were found unsecured with no evidence of forced entry, disorder, or signs of indicative of panic or evacuation. Additional military detachments were deployed to secure the perimeter and conduct further inspection. A contingent of government officials and a technical commission was dispatched to retrieve confidential documentation and sensitive materials from the local research complex. All documents related to classified work on structural dynamics have since been transferred to the USSR State Archive. A continuous radio transmission originating from the town's communication tower was located and disabled. The intent of the transmission remains undetermined. While the broadcast could be intercepted by a malicious hijacking, the surrounding circumstances prohibit such a conclusion at this time. Public disclosure of the event has been withheld. Close relatives of missing Vorkuta 5 residents have been issued monetary compensation in the amount of 200 rubles per case. Amendum. Unverified civilian reports indicate that the aforementioned transmission continues to be intermittently received across various locations in the Komi Republic, despite full shutdown of city infrastructure. The signal is most clearly detected between 10:30 and 11 of Moscow Standard Time. The transmission consists of a repeated phrase in Morse code, the contents of which remain under review. Please don't make me go actually look this up. Okay. E, then pause. Y. Come on! You're so friggin' slow. Damn it, give me a second. Oh, huh? Should've just done it by myself. Would've been faster, I bet. You... what? You know it's true. Eh? What? Well, is this a joke or because if you really... the message, idiot, that's what it says. Oh. Huh. You serious? Yes. Look. Oh. Really funny. Good fucking lord. Normally I would go looking for a raid, but not really feeling it today. So I'm just gonna end stream, I think. I'm glad the game is finished. You are suddenly very glad to have not seen the rest? Dude, this game is a fucking trip. I think the scene of Asya banging on the door of Marina's apartment and begging is going to be a core memory now for me. It is very good. I'm going to go leave a positive Steam review, and then disassociate for 5 hours or something. Good night, everybody. I don't know when I will be streaming next, but I will get back on Stellaris. Signalis at some point.